Hello, 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 this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. For this video, I am going to show you how to start up top down when you're crocheting. I get this question a lot. How many chains do we chain? How many double crochets do we have to start up with? Well, here's the way. While I was designing this cardigan, another design came to my mind. So I started right away. And I'm still going to finish this one, so stay tuned for that tutorial. I will come as soon as I divide the body parts. It's about 9 inches. I have crocheted down. For me, a plus size, I would say about 10 or 11 or even 11 inches down. So what I mean is when you're measuring, like when you're crocheting, you need to crochet for a plus size. It has to be 9 inches plus down, just like this. See? So I'm 9 inches, so I would say this would fit extra large, but I am a 2X to 3X, and I want it nice and comfortable. I don't want it tight, so I'm going to aim for 10 or even 11 inches. I'll do 2 more inches, and then I will divide the body parts. Okay, let's come back. So this is perfect for my collar opening, my top down when I put it on. So what I'm going to do is, this is a 5 bulky yarn, just to point out. So I cannot go with this because this yarn is thinner than this. I even did 2 ply, so you cannot go with that, or else the gauge would be totally big. Okay, so this yarn, just to give you some information, it says it's 100% milk cotton yarn. I don't know. It's super soft. I have to work with it and see and put it on. And if it doesn't give me that hot, that acrylic feeling, then I would highly recommend this yarn. But for now, I don't know yet. I haven't worked with it. So I did do octopuses with this yarn, well, not the same yarn but similar, which I bought. So they're nice and soft to feel, but to wear, I don't know yet, so I will give you the details later. So I bought this from KO Be So Easy, from Christine Umdel's website. And I did go to AliExpress. I have yarn unboxing about this AliExpress, and I bought the same yarn, way cheaper, and it's the same color, as you can see, just to point out. So I have enough yarn to knit myself a cardigan. I'm aiming for cardigans kind of because I can't wear sweaters. It gives me the hot, I have to take it off. But that's why I'm working with cotton yarn or bamboo yarn, or even milk. This is the first time, so just wanted to give you that information. So this is a 5 bulky yarn. So what I'm going to do is, I'm using a method. I did do several tutorials about this. Let me just show you. So instead of chaining, because I want to give that nice stretchy, when you put it on, this one I did do the chain, but you can do this one as this method as well. You start with 3 chain. Let's start, and I will go just show you at the beginning. This is how you start. Let's say this is the beginning of the yarn. So what I do is I chain 3, and I go yarn over, and I come to that first chain that I have chained, and I have 4 loops, and I pull 1, and I pull 2, and I pull the remaining 2. And I go yarn over, and I come to where the first that I have pulled. So I go between that. Just grab the right one. So I grab those 2 loops, and then I do pull 1. Okay, so this is the pull 1 that we come in, we grab, and then I pull 2, and then I pull 2. So I come back again where I pulled that 1, and I grab that V, those two strands, and I pull just like this. 2, 1, 2, 2. Okay, it gives me this this nice see, and it's stretchy, so that's the reason I started with this method. So I grab those two right there. On the label of the yarn here, it's recommending me to use a 6.5. Where it is? Here it is. It says 6.5 millimeter crochet hook, but I didn't feel comfortable using a 6.5, so I'm using a 5.5. I might change it later on, but for now, I'm going to stick with the 5.5. The 6 was even too big for me to crochet with. Okay, just to use the crochet hook you feel comfortable. So I'm using this method, and I will come and do a tutorial. This is, and what you do is you lay it flat like this, and you measure it. You know, it's better to measure it on something that you're wearing. Sorry about that. Camera's too far. So what I do is, this is the side. Okay, so this is how I do it. Just like this, I measure it. So I need to crochet a little bit more, and this is how you start up. So I wanted to point out, so I get that question a lot. How many chains do I have to start up with? How many do I do this? Do I do that? You don't have to. You just measure one of your sweaters, one of your cardigans, your jumpers, whichever you're working on. The one that you feel comfortable. You know, sometimes you buy a cardigan and you can't wear it because it's too tight on the collar area. So don't measure that one. Measure the one that you always wear, and then you notice that it's getting old. So I think this is the best way to start up, top down. Start with the collar and then go from there. So I just wanted to show how you can measure it and then start up. So I hope this video is helpful for you, especially for new beginners. So I'm going to put this video under new new beginners, because I think it would be brilliant, instead of, you know, trying to find out how many chains you have to chain and then start up. But this is the best way. Just measure it, and I always work with measurements. I do not trust the size, the pattern sizes. You never know, sometimes it becomes too small. So I always, even if I follow a pattern, if I get a custom order and the customer wants me to work with one particular pattern, I follow the pattern, but I use my own judgment and I use my measurements. That's the best way. Okay, so again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and don't be shy to hit that notification button, so every time I post a new video, you will be updated and you will come and watch my new video. So take care, everybody. If you have any questions, please leave them on the comment section so I can reply to you faster. And take care, everybody. Happy crocheting. Ta-da! So this is how you do it, and you start your design, whichever stitch you want to work with. So from tip to tip, you measure it. Take care, everybody.